Yo, 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 yo. What's happening, people? This your boy Double R, man, and you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. So let's talk about it, people. Royce the 5'9", Cassidy, Royce the 5'9". This is kind of heating up between, well, I wouldn't say heating up, kind of bubbling between Cassidy and Royce the 5'9". I want to wait till some of my people come on up in the building so we can talk about this. A lot of my real hip hop heads, man. I already know the CCM gonna come in here, the Cassidy cult members, they gonna come in here, the Cassidy supporters. We're gonna be nice this video. Um, but everybody knows, it's no surprise that Royce is at the top of my list when it comes to MCs, especially in this day and time. He's actually one of the MCs that I wanted to see get in the ring. And to think that it may actually happen. I already got Jag. Jag was one of the MCs that I wanted to see get in the ring. Although I haven't quite seen the Jag that I want to see, um, he's still here, and he's still winning. But I want to see Royce get in the ring. Cassidy, I'm gonna wait till y'all come in the building. I'm gonna wait till y'all come in the building. I'm gonna play this interview or conversation between Royce 5'9" and RJ Payne, and talking about Cassidy and Ransom and all of this stuff. You heard me in the building. What's up with you? Come on in the building, people. I want all my hip hop fans to come on up in here, man. Check it out. Check me out. Check me out.
But before I say anything, I listen closely. So just know, keep this in mind. We have no clue what RJ Payne's gonna do. We have no clue.
I got an idea. You're gonna get washed.
Nah, I mean, God bless you. I don't talk a lot.
You're gonna get washed, bro.
If you remember any of the best fights, the niggas that fought the best never said shit. I don't like to talk. I'll see you in your studio though. That's how comfy I am.
Come on in, man. The water's fine.
But you always welcome in Philadelphia. You always welcome in Philly or Jersey. We don't gotta come where you at though. Keep that in mind. You're welcome where we at also.
Listen. Whatever makes you comfortable, man. I'll pull up on you in Philly.
Be ready for everything, man.
I'll pull up on you. On you in Philly. I ain't got no problem, dude.
I think we need to understand, man. You heard me say it, Royce wants. Also, too, if you want me to put your name right up here, if you want me to put it right here, post it right here, we got to donate to the channel, to blow it up. You heard me say, Royce wants. He wants to. It's just about right timing where he can focus on it. Yeah, but I think people, before we jump to conclusions and start coming up with our own outcomes and stuff like that, or making our own predictions, I think we need to understand exactly who and what Royce the 5'9" really is. Phenomenal MC, phenomenal. Phenomenal is really an understatement. You feel me? Cassidy, phenomenal at one time. You feel me? At one time. Me personally, regardless of how anybody else feel, this is my personal opinion. Cassidy is just simply not that person anymore. And if he is, he needs to prove it. He needs to prove it. For what I've been seeing and listening to for these past few years, Cassidy actually haven't been the same since, he kind of detached from Swiss Beats. Cassidy isn't quite the same anymore. I don't think things would turn out if they were to battle like how people think it would. You feel me? And then there's some people that, that feel that it'll turn out how I feel it'll turn out. With Royce just demolishing them. You feel me? Just demolishing them. I wasn't even about to do this video. I wasn't even about to do this video because it was kind of pointless. Because Royce haven't really talked about actually, taking the steps forward to getting in the ring and making it a reality. I know Cassidy wants smoke. I've heard Cassidy fans on numerous occasions, especially within the last couple weeks, throw Royce's name out there and say, well, Royce wants smoke. Royce wants smoke. Cassidy wants smoke. But is Cassidy going to bring the smoke? You feel me? Okay, this is battle rap and all that. And Royce is still an unproven commodity when it comes to in the ring. And Cassidy is a proven commodity when it comes into the ring. With that being said, y'all listen to my channel enough to know where I'm going with this. I don't see Cassidy even being competitive in this matchup. You feel me? Like I don't see it. And I know it's gonna be some people that double R. He just hating on Cassidy. Just like, okay. I mean, that's just my opinion. You're entitled to yours. I'm entitled to mine. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there, quite a few people that feel like this wouldn't even be a challenge. Like you heard me say, Cassidy ain't been it forever. Now, real Cass fans know where Cass' skill set has dropped. Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna take it a step further. I don't even feel that the old Cassidy would be able to beat Royce at this point. I don't even know if the old Cassidy would be able to beat the old Royce. Let's just be honest. Like that's just be honest about this thing. Niggas that really that's real hip hop heads that really look into the elements of rap and shit like that. Let's be honest. Cassidy, he can't flow better than Royce. His delivery ain't better than Royce. Nothing is better than Royce. Cassidy, what does Cassidy do that's better than what Royce do? I'll wait. I'll wait. Let's be honest. You feel me? Like let's be honest.
I have no problem doing that.
We need that love. Let's go, man. I appreciate it.
You can go get some of the other residents. I'll watch them too.
So I was up late and I'm like, why is he wilding? Right? So I figured it was directed at a specific MC.
You talking about Cassidy? Okay, go ahead.
I was like, all right, so I hit Bishop and I was like, is this about Cassidy? Right? It's about Cassidy. Just
no,
so
it's not.
Know, nigga, it is about Cassidy. This nigga Royce has been in his feelings for the past week and a half. Right?
Cassidy.
It's about Cass. Okay, cool.
Now Lupe's trying to disparage me.
Right. That's whatever.
That's not fair. I got feelings too.
Facts. This is all about Cass. Okay, cool. That's fine. So then RJ, RJ is our guy. He makes a post that him and Ransom are the best rapping right now. Right? Mm-hmm. So for me, I was like,
that's his opinion.
That is his opinion, and he's entitled to his opinion. I'm never gonna just jump out the window like that, right? But I also feel like for us MCs, right, we know who is nice, who's Jedi's, and who do this shit at a completely high level. So when RJ puts that out there like that, shout out to RJ because he's not here, right? I'm pretty sure he's listening. But when you
Carlos said Mickey Fax brought this to light. He started the convo in a previewed some music with Lupe Chilla and I think Royce on the vid. Like you heard me say, Royce and Cass would have been better back then. Cass most likely won't be able to put words together better than Royce. I mean, we already know that. We already know that. You feel me? Like, it's nothing that Cassidy at this point, and we can make an argument even back then, is nothing that Cassidy could be able to do or would do that can somewhat even compete with what Royce is going to bring to the table. You feel me? Like, look no further than Cassidy's freestyles and compare it to Royce freestyles. Compare Cassidy's best freestyle to Royce freestyle on Funk's Flex. Like, it's not even really comparable. Royce the 5'9", Sci-Hi the Prince, those type of dudes, man, like, niggas is lyrical monsters. Cassidy considers himself a lyrical genius. But at the end of the day, I haven't seen that version of Cassidy, like you said, in God knows how long. You feel me? I haven't seen it in God knows how long. And I can argue, I ain't gonna say I can argue, but one may can argue that even that Cassidy, it will have a hard time dealing with a MC of a caliber of a Royce the 5'9". You feel me? But Cassidy said he felt like Royce got offended because of Cassidy's comments towards Eminem about the syllables, how many syllables or the lack thereof that Eminem and other people have in their raps. You feel me? And I guess Royce might have took it like, nigga, You talking about syllables, but like we can actually rap. Like we can rap. Some niggas is going, some niggas is going to talk in code. You feel me? Like that's what I kind of got. Like I was looking at it. Some niggas is going to talk in code until somebody breaks the ice. And if we know Cassidy has no problem with breaking that ice. You feel me? He'll break it right open, especially if he feel like you're talking about him. But he has no problem coming out here, taking little subliminal shots, the subliminal jabs at people. But I really didn't want to do this video because like it's pointless. Let's say Royce does decide to throw his hat into the ring. You feel me? Like I'm interested in talking about who else Royce will possibly battle as opposed to Cassidy. Because to be honest with you, at this point, it's no competition. There's really no competition. And I hope Cassidy or anybody that's close to him hears this. Because that's what I want. That's what we need to get back to. What he originally said he was here for. Let's bring that real competitiveness, that real skills, that skill level back to battle rap. You feel me? Fuck all this bullshit ass cliche girly girl shit. Like you heard me say, the sad part about it is Cass can't set the table with none of the rappers that was in the live we just listed. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cassidy definitely ain't better than Lupe. Cassidy, I haven't really heard the dude RJ Payne. I heard a lot about him, and I've heard a lot about Ransom too. I listened to a little bit of Ransom, but I don't know if it's his style or whatever. He can rap, but I don't really, cause I ain't the type of person that just look for lyricism. Like I look for how you rap and your style and all that shit. Like the beat selection and like I look at all that shit. Like your the message that you're trying to get across and the way you go about conveying and spreading that message. Like that's what I do. But some people just like strictly just raps. I like raps. That's important. That's probably one of the most, if not the most important thing, but that's not the end all be all, and that's not what's going to get me interested and keep me interested. You feel me? And just like with Cassidy talking about the syllables, just because you got a whole bunch of syllables and all this shit, that don't mean the shit sound good, man. That don't mean it sound good. And Cassidy focuses more on the complex as opposed to what you're actually saying, and I feel like that's his problem in battle rap. He focused more on he don't in his mind he can't fathom somebody that's rapping simplistic being better than him. Complexity ain't always the key to victory. Like you gotta actually be saying something too. You feel me? And very few men does that better than Royce the 5'9". We are here. Respect King. J Flames in the building. What's up with you, champ? You heard me say I can speak on Ransom. He's good. Yeah. I mean, I listened to a little bit of him. A lot of people was telling me about Benny the Butcher and West Side Gun and what's his name? Conway the Machine. Like I like those two. Like I like Conway the Machine and Benny the Butcher. I feel like they're crazy. Like they're dope. Like Cassidy can't even hold a candle to them niggas. And the sad part about it is a lot of those dudes that we're talking about came up on Cassidy. You feel me? Like they came up on Cassidy or came up around almost around the same time. And Cassidy was that dude when they weren't even really known. And now Cassidy is not really that known, and they're that dude. You feel me? Like I look at the situation with Cassidy and Gilly. I feel like out of everybody that Cassidy would have a face off with, the only person that would probably beat him in the face off is Gilly. Because nobody likes to talk shit in this rapping shit as much as Cassidy, but Gilly. You feel me? But Gilly, and Gilly has a lot on Cassidy. They have a lot on each other. That would be very entertaining. I would like to see Cassidy and Gilly more of that level. But Cassidy and Royce, like, nah. Come on, man, please. That's why a lot of the Cassidy fans and stuff ain't in here right now. You feel me? They know what time it is when it comes to Royce. Nah, you good, bro. You good. They know what time it is. That's why they not in here. If Cassidy was on his shit and he was in battle rap cooking shit and he was out here making super fire lyrical miracle music, like niggas would be in here trying to argue, state they claim, but they already know when it comes to comparing Cassidy to Royce, like it's no comparison. Like it's really no comparison. And the only reason why I'm squeezing out this video is for you guys because I know a lot of y'all will probably hit me up and like Double R. You said you was gonna do the video. Why you didn't do the video? Man, I did it for y'all for real. But to be honest with you, they'll never have to battle when we already know the results of this matchup. We already know it. Like you said, Cassidy can't set the table for none of them dudes.
But when
we gonna talk some shit behind his back. So don't worry about it.
when you put it out there like that, anytime somebody puts stuff like that out there, we as Jedis, we never lyrically just jump out there. We always respond on Twitter or Instagram. We never just be like.
Jay Flame said, I think bar wise, Royce definitely ready. He has definitely proved a swag most can't keep up with. You're talking about you said bar wise. Do you think battle rap wise he'll be a problem? Because I think Lupe would do good in battle rap. I think Royce would do tremendous. I definitely feel Sci-Hi would. Sci-Hi translate. He'd translate he'd feel like a glove. You feel me? Because all the metaphors and the punchlines and all that shit he got, and the way that he rap and shit, he'll be like B Magic on steroids. You feel me? Like the punchlines and the metaphors that Sci-Hi got is unlike nothing we've seen. But Royce the 5'9", his lyrical ability, Royce is just good all around. You feel me? Like he's just all around pure lyricist. And to put Cassidy in there at this stage, or any stage for that matter, it's like career suicide. You feel me? It's like career suicide. I know Cassidy fans are still rock with him. That's why they not here, because they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear what would actually take place if this matchup was to go down. Nothing is set in stone, people. Let's clear that up. Nothing is set in stone. So I don't want to hear clowns coming in talking about, yeah, Royce and Cassidy, and they ain't battling. Who said that? Ain't nobody said that. We just talking because, shit is bubbling. Jay Flame said battle rap, they would need to get in that ring no matter what stage. What you mean? Hold on. He said battle rap, they would need to get in that ring no matter what stage. What you mean? But we are here about the moon and the stars. He said, but we hear about the moon and the stars. What are you talking about, Cassidy? Yeah, but I know there's going to be some people that listen to this joint, man. There's nothing to really talk about. Like, we could talk about, he said, I'm sorry. I mean, there's nothing to really talk about. We could talk about whether or not Royce will put his hat into the ring and what is some logical matchups that we can, in competitive matchups for him that we could possibly see. Would you want to see Royce battle a battle rap nigga? Or do you feel like it would be more fulfilling to see him go against an industry guy? And if an industry guy, what industry guy do you want to see Royce go up against? I like to see Royce and Sci-Hi the Prince. Royce and Sci-Hi the Prince would be fire. I feel like Royce all around ability and Sci-Hi's punchlines, metaphors, and that'll be more suitable for today's battle rap. I feel like that'll be Lux. I ain't gonna say prime Lux because Lux still in his prime. That'll be Lux versus prime B Magic. You feel me? You got the punchlines and the bars and the name flips versus a dude with all around good lyrical ability. And it's sad because at one stage we could have been talking about Cassidy and Royce, and it could have, I ain't gonna say it'd have been a toss up, but we could have been talking about it in that light. But I don't think nobody is thinking about this matchup, let alone feeling like Cassidy even has a chance in it. So I'd rather probably see Cassidy and Gilly makes more sense. Yes, Gilly raps. Yes, he does. He raps pretty good too. I like to see Cassidy and Gilly, maybe Cassidy and Reed. You know, Cassidy and a lot of people from where he from, where Cassidy from, Cassidy and Bill Collector. That's Cassidy's stage right now. But a Royce the 5'9", a Side the Prince, a RJ Payne, a Ransom. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, let's cut it out. Let's cut out the noise, man. I ask people to watch Los in daylight to understand how far behind you said four, how far behind Cassidy actually is, but people get quiet. Yeah, people get quiet. Just like I said, Gilly killed Cassidy in the face off. People get quiet. See, people get quiet when they know you're telling the truth, but then they come popping out of nowhere in all angles when you're saying something that they think that they can counter, that they feel that they can counter, and still ended up getting their asses handed to them. But I don't know. I don't know. All I know is from the interviews that I see, I don't see Cassidy himself having the same energy towards Royce that he would against anybody else. So that is kind of telling. But I do see Royce trying to be humble. But let me see. Jay Flame said Royce was not in the field back in the days. I mean, like really doing battles or having radio songs or bootlegs out. He is more just next to Eminem and better than the whole D12 and Obi. Yeah, to me, Royce is better, not just better than the outside of Eminem, not just better than the whole D12 outside of Eminem, but to me, he's the best outside of Eminem with Slaughterhouse too. With Slaughterhouse, he's the best. Joe Budden ain't fucking with no Royce. Even though I like my boy, Yow, Ortiz, Joel Ortiz. Like he ain't fucking with no Royce. Come on now, like Royce outside of Eminem, Royce is that dude, man. That's why I felt like Royce probably spoke up because of Cassidy. He felt like that was disrespectful and Cassidy kind of had the nerve. But Cassidy always been kind of picking that Eminem matchup. He been always kind of, but that shit is so fucking far fetched. If that shit had any legs to stand on, those legs and got up and ran. Those legs and got up and ran, man. With Cassidy need to learn how to. You talking about mastering the science? With Cassidy need to master is the science of battle rap. You feel me? He hasn't mastered the science of battle rap yet. And then you talking about getting in there with a motherfucker like Royce, especially not on beat, especially not on fucking beat. Like we got to stop this, man. We got to stop this shit. I know a lot of the clowns won't come after I do the videos, the cowards, and they gonna come and speak their piece. But your piece don't mean shit if you don't speak it where it counts. You feel me? And that's why I feel like Cassidy and his fans, that's something that they share in common, is where, they never perform where it counts. Cassidy don't do it in the battle rap ring, and they don't do it when I'm live and I'm talking. You feel me? So at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Any questions, any more comments, I'll be glad to respond to them. If not, leave a comment, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. But yeah, I wouldn't want to see this one. I wouldn't want to see this one, man. You feel me? Would you want to see it? And why? Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Even the Cassidy supporters. Even the Cassidy haters or naysayers. Leave a comment. It's your boy Double R, and I'll holler.